Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Cat's Cottage. I've got my second cup of coffee. I've got y'all kind of jacked up a little bit so y'all can see my hummingbirds if they come. I've got 3 feeders there, that I keep filled with fresh sugar water. And it's pretty chilly out here still. It's like 46. Sun's out, so maybe that'll warm it up. But I guess I'll probably go thrifting today. Might go look again in the garden shop. Um, I wanted to put some herbs out to Italian and dry them. I use a lot of Italian seasoning, and I'd like to put some out there, dry them, put them away. I did that last year and got a lot of sage, which was nice. And you use sage in some chicken and stuff like that. But yeah, I do want to make one part of one of those boxes seasonings, and I think they would grow good near tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. I think they'll grow okay. Um, but anyway, I just want to say hello to everybody, and I'll probably be leaving in a bit to go over and get in line at the thrift store. I think I saw a red bowl over there I might pick up. I hear a hummingbird. They do a lot of fussing. I might look again at that pineapple little cabinet, if it's still there. Uh, that was pretty unique looking. I don't know what I'll do with it or where I'll put it, but it was really nice. Somebody did a lot of hard work on that. Look, it's not real tall. I guess it's about as tall as a side table, and real narrow. Got a few, some shelves in it. So, but it was pretty cool looking. But today is my discount, so I would need a discount on that. It is going to be so full over there. I know it because yesterday when I went, it was full. I mean, there was a different kind of group of people there yesterday. Wealthy people, buying loads of stuff. And I would just guess they probably had selling it online or putting it in a booth. I would say probably putting it in a booth, you know. Um, but anyhow, uh, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Other than maybe getting the blower out and blow this off again in the downstairs, but it's pretty clean. I don't. Yesterday, I did come home and find a squirrel up here messing around. He was up here, digging around in these pots. I guess he's thinking they're dirt in these pots, and he's going to dig in them. And but no, I don't like that. I don't want you messing up something I've already put together. And I'm going to try and enjoy it while I can. This stuff don't last long outside. It breaks down and stuff. But yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And I was hoping y'all might see a hummingbird up there. I don't know. I don't see anything. There's about 3 here now. Through the years, I've had different amounts of them. Uh, I think one year I counted up to 20 or 25 of them at one time, but that's changed on me. And now this one comes in, and then before the summer's out, there's about 2 more. So, but Anyway, thank all of y'all. Y'all's nice comments are so nice. You know, I hope I'm bringing good memories to you, not old ones, not bad ones. Sometimes my thoughts lead me to some bad memories, and I try to keep them back. You know, but anyway, uh, talking about all that different candies was fun. That was fun, and talking about how we didn't eat as kids, not like kids do now, boy. And but yeah, I don't have a lot to say much about politics anymore. I think everything's coming along, and you don't hear about so much about these women and children being attacked and killed because they got them out of here, and I want them to come here and clean out some of these crazy gangs, that are here. And it's our own people, really. It's our own people. But I know if those people, the 13 people, whatever they're called, gangs, come here, these people here will join them. And so that's why I want them out. I don't know why young people, they want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of a club, a gang. They want to believe in something, and I'm fixing to sneeze. Excuse me. And they all do it. Oh, they want to believe in some kind of religion that's false. And uh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna sneeze again. Gosh, y'all excuse me. But yeah, what happens is in this town since I've been living here, um, the little thugs and things, they get thick in here, and then they hire a whole bunch of policemen and they train them right and they pay them right. Boy, it's just looking good and nice police department to be proud of. And then all of a sudden we get some leadership that decides, oh, we don't need to pay these policemen. Let's get rid of some of them. We don't need all these. They're abusive. They're this. They're that. And so they've emptied out the police department twice since I've been living here. Just run them off. Um, and all that does is they have to build the police department right back over again. And, that's a way that some, and I know that's a way that some do that so they don't have to pay them that big monies. Let's get rid of these and we'll hire these in, coming in pay. Who cares what they do. But really, it's the government that is actually the one that's corrupt, and they cause all of this. They cause the thugs and the juveniles and all of them to start acting up, uh, uh, and causing crime. Um, so if the government is corrupt, sure, they get rid of the policemen. They want to tone that down, and they want social workers. But anyway, if they can get that straight, if just Mr. Holman would come to our town and clean out these people, it might get better. You know, I hate living in a town that has the most crime rate, the biggest crime rate, and they go that by the amount of people that's here versus crime. And but yeah, I want him to come here and clean this place up. Clean them out, get them out of here, run them off, get them on that plane, and let them go get a haircut over there in Salvador, where let them go get a haircut. And people look at that and they think, "Oh, look how cruel! Look at that! It looks like a concentration camp." They're shaving their head, and they're giving them all the same clothes. Well, let me tell you how it is. And I know this through my career. They're shaving the heads of those people because of crabs. They get rid of their hair. Crabs are drawn to hair. And if they let those people have all that hair, uh, and crabs get in, and they come in easy. In every jail system on earth, they have them in there. And they shave that hair. It grows back. It'll grow back. But initially, they shave it off. They're not being cruel. They're just trying to get rid of any crabs that may be there. And also, and they're like, oh, they got to keep their head down. And they got to, if you don't have rules, places, all those jails, if you don't have some rules in those places, those people will take over. They will end up killing some officers, or, you know, we've heard it over and over before how a jail is got people hostage and all that. Or they'll end up killing other inmates that are just there trying to get through their time. And believe me, it's not cruel. It's a necessity when you see them shaving their head, changing their clothes and giving them white clothes. The clothes are probably burned. Now, what they do in America here with the clothes is they dry clean them and store them away with their name on it. And when they're released, they hand them clothes. That's what you get to go with. But most of those you're looking at on there have killed several people. And I understand what they say to get in those gangs. You need to kill about at least 50, and some of them supposed to be your relatives. Now, we don't want those people back here. We want those people put somewhere. Most of them are nuts. They've closed up all the nut houses because that's cruel, put people in a nut house. But I'm going to tell you, through my experience, a person that's insane, crazy, and they go into the public system, they go into the jail system, they're mistreated more than if they were on the street. They're mistreated in a jail system. That's why they need to be in a mental system, a mental institution. They need to build them back so they can treat these people differently. A lot of autistic people end up in on those jails. A lot of people with dementia, a lot of people with that are just real retarded end up in there, and they're abused. So, I am for what I see on TV. I am for that because I've been in that business. I know how that business works, and it is really, they need to shave the heads of those people and get rid of those bugs. Hair grows back. But anyway, that's enough about that. I said I wasn't going to talk about anything, and I hope I hadn't brought anything up for you or offended you. Um, and if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, but anyway, I better get off of here. I've said enough, caused enough trouble, and I'll talk to y'all again. I don't know what I'll be up to. I know I'm going to the Salvation Army. I know I'm going there, and I may go over there to a couple of garden shops and look around. Uh, but I'll talk to y'all again, and y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.